Okay, there we go. My microphone wasn't working for a second. Anyways, hey everyone, Luigi Brown here, and today I'm going to be streaming some more Greeny the Blox development. Anyways, let's get started. Now, yeah, I was figuring it wasn't on the right one, so let me just fix that real fast. It'd be on this, right? Nope, wrong one. Aha, here we are. Let me just fix this to fit the screen. And there we go. Awesome. So, now, it's time to start. So, for today, I'm probably just going to continue working on expanding the level. Mainly because right now, where the level is at, it's quite incomplete. Yeah, we're going to want the music to be on, so let's turn that on. Quite a bit laggy, just because I'm starting to stream with the game on, obviously. Let me just close a few things so it runs a bit smoother. Hello everyone, join the chat. Germa is not my name, Floplex. Thank you Yash and Funny Animator Jim for coming to the stream. Okay, let me just fix something real fast, and there we go. So, for today, as I mentioned before, just gonna go and expand the level a bit. Oh, got power up, awesome. Now, last time I streamed, the game definitely was in a bit of a more incomplete state, but now it's definitely better. Still a tiny bit laggy right now, but I'll get it all fixed in some time. What is Goody my king? Okay. So, if we go over here, we'll see the start of this newer section that I've been working on for quite a while. I thought the new Sonic game looked nice, but I've never played Sonic. Sir, how have you never played Sonic? I'm kidding. So, if we go over here, yeah, you can kind of see it's a bit incomplete. Like, the shadows aren't here, and yeah, everything just kind of dies over here. And then this area has no, like, collision, so we're gonna go back. And I only have this line here because I was testing, like, because Scratch's stupid vector likes to, blur out for some reason. Also, yeah, next section, last section. This is just mainly to help, because if I go in here, I can move around Greenie, and this helps me, like, know if I'm about to go to a next section, because if I go to another section with this, it just breaks, kind of. Yeah, not really a good idea. Oh, shoes. Well, we're down here now. There we go. Heck no. Okay. So let's get down to business, shall we? As soon as I fix some, like, weird looking stuff right here. This is mainly because I was trying to do something different by making more decoration grounds for the background. Mainly because what I was doing beforehand is I was trying to hide some details behind. I was using different sprites to make the level look connected. However, with some enemies, since I used the foreground, they would go behind what the level in some parts, so we obviously don't want that. So I'm gonna want to patch up this area right here. Let's move it to the left. Okay, that didn't help. Probably because this also has the same problem. And there we go. So, now what we need to do is start working on this next area. Welcome, Zach, to the stream. Yes, the stream. I don't know. I use like the hashtag game dev and all that stuff on Twitter to hopefully get more people into the stream, but I don't know if that worked. Now, one thing is I'm gonna need to make this section seamlessly transition, because you can see these bumps just kind of appear out of nowhere, and we don't really want that. So let's try and get it to match up. Hello, Jonic. Welcome to the stream. So if we look right here, we can just cut this section up. Oh, whoops, maybe not like that. Perfect. However, I think I need to like move it a bit more. Okay, I definitely need to move it a lot more to the right. Okay, that's a bit too far, and we're almost there. Need to move it up a tiny bit. That's almost perfect. I'd say that's good enough. Now let's just delete this access area so Scratch doesn't make the ground blurry, because why wouldn't their rendering system like not blur everything? Greeny got night vision, real, no fake. For real though, he actually does have like lights in his head because he's a robot. Okay, so now all I gotta do is seamlessly transition this stuff. So what I'm gonna want to do is copy this and then paste it, make this go back, make this have no lines, and voila, it looks like nothing happened. We just zoom in real fast to get that pixel perfection. Are they not the same lines? They should be. I don't know. But there we go. And now, going over here, yep. Okay. So that area now transitions seamlessly. It's still a bit pixelated, so let's fix that. We don't like blurriness in games. Oh no, we don't want that. Let's fix it. I'm a robot who will take over the world. No, you're not a robot. And hey, the blurriness went down, and that problem's fixed. Wait, hold on. Oh! Why does the collision just end there? Let's fix that. Yeah, we don't need Greeny balancing there. Oh yeah, I added balancing animations. Let's go look at those real fast. Yeah, look at him go. I'm actually proud that I actually got this to work, because I wanted to do this a while ago and I just couldn't. So yeah. Also, I added something else, so let me just quickly spawn it in. It's still kind of incomplete, but still pretty happy with it. Here it is. Look at that, a floating platform. The player animations honestly look really cool. Thanks, I try to make them as smooth as possible. And heck, even if you're on here, you can balance. It's a bit broken, but it works. Look at him go. Also, working on a new HUD, still a bit of a whip as well. Also, this dang waterfall keeps getting in front of the HUD, which I'm not a fan of. Some water, yippee. And I don't think the stream noise is playing, like the water stream noise. Anyways, let's just restart this so we can get rid of that platform. It's going to be in the way for this. But there's another thing I do want to do real fast. The falling loop looks kind of choppy. This one? Or like... This one you're talking about? Maybe. I think it looks fine, but I might change it. Oh, what a nice frame to pause on. He spins a little bit too fast. The only way I can think of fixing that is like if I add more frames, because making him wait any seconds makes it really slow. So yeah, I don't want to do that. It's kind of the same issue with Sonic changing rails in Frontiers. Yeah. But this should be an easy fix. The only problem that I can think of happening is like the costumes, because I base the animations off of the costume numbers, would get switched around from adding frames, but it shouldn't be that too hard to fix. So, Bluey the Blox, oh my favorite. What about Yellowy the Blox? Look at him go! He flying! Look at him go! No, Flapflix, no! And then he falls. Eventually. There he goes. Tails ripoff. I originally made him purple, but I'm gonna save purple for something else. Okay, so one thing I do want to change is over here, because if you look over here at the waterfall, like right at the top, you'll see it kind of just comes out of this grass. What? That makes no sense. So we're going to change that. And instead, make it like a rock structure. So what we're going to do is make just a simple looking rock. Wet grass! It's like Wet Hands from Minecraft. The lines are 0.3, right? Yes. Okay, just making sure. I should know this. I am making this game. So what we're gonna do... Are those strawberries? Where do you see strawberries? Strawberry platforms? Sir, where are you looking at strawberry platforms? I am not seeing any. Okay. So we're gonna have like a little rock area up here. They look like strawberries. Okay. So what we can do is make this red, green stems, black dots. Oh, okay. I kind of see what you're getting at now. I think it's because the reddish-brown platforms... The reason they're like reddish-brown is so then when the yellow light comes through along with like the shadows, it has a more brownish color to it, so then it looks more natural. Because if I turned off the shadows and also turned off the sunlight, it looks much more red, you can see. But turning on the sunlight and turning on the shadows, yeah, it gives it that more brownish look. Do you have any tips for level design? I mean, I'm not the best with level design, to be honest. Because, like, I don't really know how to make a good level consistently. Gotta go sketch Greeny. Oh, you're gonna sketch Greeny? Oh, that's awesome. See ya. You know Sussy Man from your server? That's me. Oh my gosh, it's the Sussy Man. I cannot believe it. Okay, most of the stuff's gonna be actually like hidden behind everything, but I don't care. So we're first gonna make this rock structure. And then afterwards, I'm gonna have to like cut it up a bit to make it not blurry and fit within the sections. Because that's how I made this level generator work, I guess. I don't know. So what we're gonna do is get rid of that. We're gonna keep this like kind of blackish hole. And we can get rid of all these. Yeah. We're gonna change this grass and turn it into rocks. So let's do that real fast. The Scratch Mouse method reminds me of how you can edit stuff in Sonic Studio. A tiny bit. But the Scratch editor is a lot more limited. Rocks. Yeah, rocks. Actually, recently I just went on vacation and got some pretty cool inspiration for Hillside Heights. And actually that's why I'm changing this like waterfall into rocks. I mean, one designed for general use, the other is for Sonic goals. True. I'm probably gonna have to like move this all to the front layer, like the rock structure, but I don't care. Yeah, modding for Greenie the Blox, I feel bad for anyone who wants to do it. Like, you are gonna feel pain. You're not gonna want to mod this game. I'm gonna add some like rocks down here. It's gonna be kind of obscured by the level, but that's fine. Maybe we're creating Greenie in Unity. Getting the engine down might be hard. I don't know. I'm also gonna have to add shading to all these, which that's gonna be fun. Moving forward. Okay, there they are. So why is this not all connected? Let's fix that. Ah, shoes. I am messing up royally right here. And I don't think I got this and this. Group that. Put that in the front. Group it all together. Bam. Okay, so we have this kind of rock thing back here, which I think looks pretty good. Let's remove this. Put this right here. And now what we're going to need to do is edit the waterfall. Which shouldn't be too hard. So the waterfall is in the objects. Yeah. Here it is. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just make it all flat. Oh heck no, the grass became... No, it just became dark. Didn't become brown. I'll be returning to its traditions. Shut up. Okay, so... If I can delete all these, jeez. Okay, let's move this up to here so it becomes level. That is not level. Let's fix that. There we go, that's level enough. So now what we need to do is just copy and paste this. A lot. And then what I can do is add like a rock object right here, so then I can hide the very top of the waterfall. It is quite ingenious. I said quite, not that genius or whatever. Oh, but the shadow's like mixed with it too, isn't it? Gonna have to fix that. That's a lot of water. Yeah, it's a lot of water because I decided, you know what? Let's just make all the frames by hand. Because that wouldn't be pain at all. Would it be? Like, all the water is made by hand. It's a lot of pain. Especially when you have to restart. Last one. There we go. Now, I'm wondering, what's this black thing right here? Is it part of the shadows? Is it this? Okay, it is. Also, do I need that? It definitely makes it look bluer, so I'm gonna keep it. Ah, no, don't delete that. Yeah, you can kind of see like the water right here is overlapping the rocks, and we don't want that. So we're gonna fix it by first of all copying all these, and these are like still whip. I'm gonna have to like fix them up later. There's the rocks. I'm gonna put them right here. They're gonna have to be sized up, but that's fine. Rock. And what we're gonna do is get our current position. Let's like try to get to the middle as possible here. 93, -5, 48. And this would become object 9, correct? No, object 10. Okay, that's fine. So turn into rocks. Go back. Okay, now what we need to do is just make it stay as rocks. And then its size needs to become 300? Jeez, okay. Okay, moment of truth. Let's spawn it in. Oh, whoops, I did the wrong thing. And did I even change it to 10? I did, okay. I accidentally made cascade. So let's move over here real fast. And let's try this again. Oh, shoes, I fell. So let's spawn it. It looks to be in the right position. It just needs to be moved down, which means it needs to become more positive. Okay, first of all, that's not even like in front of the front layer, so we're gonna want to fix that. So let's make it just go to front, and then you can go backwards. Okay. So first of all, the backwards needs to be just like 1 right now. I don't know. So we're getting closer. Let's do 525. So let's reload the room. Ah, dang, I fell. Keep doing this. Ah. Did it spawn? It might have. Only one way to find out. If I go to like -560, it should show up. Oh wait. Oh, it's going to back layer. No wonder I can't see it. I'm an idiot. Let's try that again. Actually, no. I can just go here. And then just like, oh shoot, what the heck happened there? Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Okay, so we just need to go down a tiny bit more, and then a tiny bit more to the right. So, let's try it one more time. This should be the one. Oh, shoot. And voila, we have the rocks. So now that they're in the right position, we just have to make sure that they're layered correctly. Which is so exciting to watch me do. No, it's not. We just have to make sure that it's behind the waterfall. Plus, we need to make sure that the waterfall is behind the HUD. Which shouldn't be too hard to figure out. It's go there, so it just goes 60 layers. Oh dang, what the heck? 70? Is that gonna be the magic number or something? I don't know. Is that it? No? Dude, what the heck? I know I have disable compiler on right now. Is that it? No? Like, even 200 layers? Is that gonna work? Oh, wait! I just realized something. I was on the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Hey, there we go. Now, I was trying to fix the layering. I'm an idiot. Okay, so what I can do is like delete the rocks thing up here because these rocks are here now. And I just need to make sure that they are in the right place now. Rocks. Well said, well said. Okay, so for the rocks, I'm probably just gonna have to do like, how many was the waterfall? The waterfall was 50, so I'm probably gonna have to do 49 then, right? That'd make logical sense. But this is Scratch. There is no logic in this. What are you talking about? No? 50 layers? Is that what's gonna take? If so, that's kind of ridiculous. $55 layers? Making games on Scratch is a pain in the butt. Wait, why is the timer like stopping at times? What the heck? That's so strange. Why is the timer stopping? I'll be having to look through a billion blocks to layer versus me just move sprites on the z-axis. This isn't Unity, this is garbage. They're completely different things. And apparently the timer is messing with me for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so it's on the right layer. It's on the right layer now. Okay. And so for the water, we're gonna have to do like 66. Which should get us the perfect amount. No, it did not. Oh, and that's because I did the wrong layer. Again. What am I doing? I'm really excited for this game. I'm glad you are, because I've been putting a lot of work into it, and I really hope that people enjoy it when it finally comes out. And, well, let's see. Why is it like that? Let's do 61, because that's technically the correct one. Okay, so that's too much. 55 might be. It looks really fun to just move around. Yeah, I've been like taking a lot of criticism for the game to try and get the gameplay to be as good as I could possibly get it. Like, hours on end on just tweaking the smallest little things. You can't imagine how much I've been trying to get it to be good. Okay. This is really strange trying to get this to work, so... Waterfall's 55, and this is only 54. Yet it's not on the right layer. Let's try now. No, it's still not... Okay, I'm just gonna press F. I'm just gonna make sure that this doesn't end. So then it's just easier for me to get up here. So seeing this... Okay, over here. So let's go 56 with this one. Maybe the rocks need to be 56? No? It seems like maybe 58's good. Let's see. This is just trial and error. Okay, 58 is good. So that means for the waterfall, I should do 59. Hopefully. Maybe? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work. But it's going behind that, which we don't want. Fine, 57. Maybe that'll work. But then it's in front of the rocks. Okay, so then let's say, okay, we're gonna do 57 for the rocks. Well, then that becomes a problem in the sense of, look at this. The waterfall is back there. I'm guessing it's mainly because of the shadows. Let's just remove the shadow. The waterfall is much easier to see now. Maybe I should just keep it like this then. Because if I don't figure out what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go insane. So, now let's make this a bit more vibrant so it doesn't look so out of place. Make it like that, maybe? Let's think, how could we make this look not garbage? Maybe like put some water right here. Then make it like a light color. Kind of like the color of the water. Make this all black. Just have this water right here. Okay. That's looking good. But then, like... Let's think. So that's looking pretty good, in my opinion. So now all we need to do is remove the rocks at the top from here. Simple as that. And bam. Now we can still see some grass right there. We're just gonna delete that. We're gonna make these rocks a tiny bit taller. Okay. And voila. We now have this, which I think looks pretty good. Okay, so now that we have this, which I think looks so much better, I'm gonna adjust this coloring a tiny bit to make it look not as weird, I guess you could say. We're gonna have to make the rock appear in the sections, which is gonna be a bit not fun, but we gotta do it. So, looking at this, I'm pretty proud of how it came out. We're just gonna have to fix this right here, jeez. Let's see, let's copy that and delete it and move it over to here. So, now we have to move this. Actually, no, let's shade it first. I think that'd be easier. And let's just return it back to normal so then we can see it easier. Oh wait, I just realized because of the layering, oh man, you don't see go all the way down. Oh wait, the cascades aren't there. Hold up. Hold on a second. That shouldn't be right. Why were there rocks down there? There should be cascades. Interesting. So instead of the cascade showing up, it's the rocks? It should be number 8 showing up. And we have number 8s right there. I'm guessing it's because I forgot the weight thing. So now if I go over here and go back, cascades should show up now, hopefully. Yep, there they are. Home sweet home. When do you guys think I should like release a demo for this game? Just wondering. Also, wait, I think that just like messed up with the layering, which... Yippee! 2056, I should release a demo. Nah. Okay, so the layering all here is good. Okay, but that's strange. Why does this, like, change layering? That's really strange. Then going back... Okay, I fixed it a bit, but... Yippee, ice power up. I should really, like, move that away, because I'm not gonna be working on it right now. Yeah, look at the rocks. They're not layered correctly. Even though nothing new has been added? What? Scratch layering is extremely strange. I don't understand it a lot of the time. Because if I come back here, is it changed? No, it's still like this. Going to 57. No, 59. It's still, like, not there. But now it's there because I just moved the layering from the sun. Is it because, like, something spawns here? What spawns here? And then despawns. Is it the enemy? Because if I don't spawn any enemies, will that cause anything? Because I'm wondering if that one extra sprite being loaded in is messing with the layering. 42, 43. Something's being loaded there. But what is it? I don't know. One extra thing gets loaded in this area. But what could it be? Is it part of the objects? Is it an object collision? That shouldn't be it. This is quite weird. Anyways, let's just continue shading this rock. I'll fix the layering issues off camera. So, gonna have to go up here. Okay, so just gonna do that and that. Now what we're gonna want to do is move this and change this. And we're gonna want to add texture. Not really texture, but shading. That's what we all like to see. Okay. So, now what we're gonna do is make this mountain have a bit of shading going upwards. This needs to be like more so gray, I think. Because now we go up this mountain and it gets lighter. I think this could be a little less intense right here. But it's whatever. Why are the rocks back there now? I really do not understand how any layering stuff works with Scratch. Oh, I just hit my arm. Yeah, because the rocks are back there. It's all out of whack. Jeez. Do 56 there and like 58 here. Or 57 or something. It's gonna happen. Yeah, the rocks are not behind the thing. It's because something is getting created and I can't tell what it is. Maybe I should ask Nova to like help with layering, because he was helping me like make a 3D framework for Greenie the Blox. So he definitely knows how to do some of that. So let's add some little rock textures now. Whoosh. There's a tiny bit. Maybe do it this way. I think that would look cool. Get that color, just transparency. Let's fix that. Big rock. It is a big rock. It's such a big rock that you could probably climb it. Let's see how these look. I feel like this one could be changed a tiny bit. Maybe like that. I think that looks a tiny bit better. Make it not as dark. I should also like change the mountains in the backgrounds because they don't really match these newer kind of looking mountains like in the intro title screen and all that stuff. I'm gonna change it sometime. Speaking of which, I actually want to change the trees as well. Yeah, I know, I'm changing a lot of stuff, but I think it's all for the better. Because it makes the world look a bit better and not as weird looking. Also, I have not eaten dinner yet, so I'm gonna be eating really late. So if we go to this section right here, that's some nice chugging frames, jeez. You can see this tree. Now, what if we replace this tree with something else. Say a different kind of tree. Well, Draxno, one of the art people on GTB, have created a new background, and it has new trees in it, which we're gonna use. Yes, I did ask permission. I asked if we should use this, and he said sure, we can. So we're gonna use it. Yippee! It's not just a matter of isolating one of them. So let's get rid of this guy. And they're pretty detailed trees, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's move this tree back here as well. So we have this tree, and let's group all of its bark together. And now we have this, ungroup all that, this. This is all within one tree. And then group that together, bam. We now have one tree. And now we can paste it. It's not as tall, but we can add variations of the tree, obviously. Now let's change some of the colors to make it have that kind of GTB feel to it. Gonna make this a tiny bit darker. Maybe do that. Make it a bit more red. Then we're gonna change these to be a bit darker. Whoosh. I'm also going to make them a tiny bit transparent. I said a tiny bit and I failed. Yeah, we're just going to make them transparent. I think that actually looks pretty cool. Now what we can do is, first of all, delete this tree. And second of all, we can add a few more things to it. First of all, I really want to add an outline to it real fast. And then to the tree as well. 0.3. Just gonna make it a nice green. And we can make variations of this more as we go on. There we go. And now let's make a little branch. Let's make it kind of in the same style that he had it in. Since it'd be branching off right here, I'd make it that color. Not everything needs to be curved. We can have a few pointy edges. What else we can do is add some branches coming out of the tree. I think that'll make it look better as well. Maybe not make the tree that curvy. We need to add some sharp points to it as well. So let's have some branches coming out of the tree. Because that's how trees work. There we go. Got a little branch coming out. Can like elongate it. Maybe add another somewhere else. Like come down. Maybe change it up a bit. And oh, hi Speedy, welcome to the stream. You can move that up a bit. Obviously change it to match with this. Not gonna really see it in game, like the little small detail, but that's fine. And then we can add one more like in the back. I think that would look cool. There we go, the tree looks a bit more like a tree. Let's put like the branches down here, since that's usually where you'd see them. Speedy the Stickman meets Greeny when? That's what I said earlier! No way! I can't wait for that collab to happen. It's gonna be so awesome. Anyways, we don't really need this tree anymore because we have this bad boy. We can copy it. And we can place it in other places. We can make this one longer. Let's do that. I got a ping on Discord. Who is pinging me? Also, I looked at. Yo, someone loves my game. Someone just said they love my game. That's awesome. How would we do that? Like, what kind of project would they meet each other? Well, I mean, for Greeny the Blox 2, I have some ideas already for some pretty, like, cool stuff and collabs. However, not really gonna mention a lot of stuff right now, mainly because I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say that I plan on getting a lot of artists for Greeny the Blox 2. And that's, like, where the big crossover stuff could happen. That's all I'm saying. So, Greeny meets X character could happen. Wait, what did I just paste? I don't want to paste something right now. Let's ungroup this. Make a few more of these little marks. Actually, I'll just make that go front. There we go. Change a few things, make the tree look a bit more unique. Speedy 2 cameo? How'd that happen? You not clickbait? No way. Ooh, one of the trees has to have an orange on them. That's a requirement. I gotta do that sometime. Big stuff to them. Okay, so we have another tree. This branch looks really crippled. I gotta fix that. I mean, that's what branches do. They look kind of weird at points. But let's go back real fast. Did I accidentally delete the tree with an orange? No, I did not. Let's also, like, remove, like, at least one branch from here. Because this looks a bit overwhelming. Yeah. You know what? Trees with branches, like, coming out of the leaves, I just don't like that. It looks weird. Anyways, let's paste this tree, and let's make my favorite tree, the orange tree. Right here. I don't know why, I just want to add an orange tree. Because orange tree. Oh, it's in the front layer? Oh, let me do that. And also gotta add some leaves. Put empty spray with no sound. Okay, so let's ungroup this and take that orange. Oh, whoops. I put the orange behind the tree. We don't want to do that. Yeah, there is quite the amount of blocks in here. Also, welcome to the chat, Hey Jabugga. Kind of hard to pronounce the name, but I did it. Also, this tree is not far enough down in the ground. And let's grab one of these branches that's not on this sprite. Right here. This to make a good template. Whoosh. Okay. Let's put it like right here. Make it changed a bit so it doesn't look so weird. Why'd I make it like that? Jeez. So let's grab that orange and stick it on there. Make it a bit smaller. Because, like, yes, Greenie is small, but he's not that small. It's only 2 foot. Also, we want leaves! Leaves are good. Yeah, let's add some leaves to these. Actually, no, let's make it go upwards. Okay. There's gonna be a time and point where I'm not gonna be able to show off dev gameplay and stuff like that because it'd be spoiling the game. So that's not gonna be a fun time when it eventually comes. Actually, wait, you can't see that when you get here, can you? Nice. Okay. Greeny dies at the end of the game, guys. No, Flaplex! Stop spoiling the game, dude! My gosh. Can't believe Flaplex would, like, do this to me, guys. Can we get an F in the chat? This is, like, so sad. Okay, I wonder though, what if we did like a forever loop for the changing layers? I wonder. So this despawns it, and this brings it back. I wonder what this would do. Okay, so that does that. And hey, it's like still in the same spot that it's supposed to be. Nice. I got something right. Have you ever had the time you're trying to make a really anonymous, creepy piece of text to count down, but the scratch website just says the text is too long? Man. Scratch, like, trying to limit us. This is so sad. Why is this rock right here? Is it on the front layer? It is. Why is it not back? No, don't delete it. Just send it to back. That's so strange. I'm still mad at like this layering problem right here. Like, why does this exist? It makes no sense. And this is not perfectly lined up. There we go. Is the text too long? Maybe make multiple text objects to continue right from one another. You could definitely do that. Ooh, I should make a spring animation. Do you guys think I should change the spring costume or no? Because like right now it's just kind of generic. I don't know if I should change it or not. I feel like I could and it would be like more unique. The spring looks a bit weird. Yeah, so how should I make it look then? Man, waiting for the chat to move. This is so sad. Mush. What if they resembled more of a trampoline? Well, I mean, like, this is kind of like mushroom. What's something that would like fit more for the mountains that would seem like more of a thing you could bounce off of? Because like I like the mushroom idea, but mushrooms in the mountains? I don't know. Also, seems like I need to fix the shadows real fast. They're not aligned. Shadows, don't do this to me right now. There we go. A big flower. A big flower. It's like stem in the shape of a spring. Ooh, okay. So let me draw like kind of like what you're thinking real fast. So it'd be kind of like this, and then there would be like a flower right here with like a kind of 3D-ish view, and then like that. Is that what you're kind of talking about? Gotta wait for it. I actually really like this idea because it matches with the flower down at the bottom. Like this flower matches like the same kind of style. So maybe what we could do is like change the color to like maybe pink, make it stand out more. Maybe that'd look really cool. It's like the springs used by the old Sonic Extreme demos. What springs did the Sonic Extreme demos have? I think I'm gonna go with this flower idea because I actually really like this. This is cool. And it's gonna be really fun to animate. So, wheel it over to the side. And let's get to making. Make it purple wherever the fly color is. The fly color is like yellow, so that would kind of contradict the yellow petal thing in the middle. So I don't really want to do that. There were plants that blended into the stage. Well, I don't really want the springs to blend into the stage because then it makes it hard to see them. I want these to like pop out, you know? These can use like one, right? Yeah, they can. Okay. Also just realized that I'm in the wrong sprite. There we go. Also, it's not big enough. Whoosh. There we go. Oh boy, vector sprites just like becoming long for no reason. Greeny OST on Spotify one. I don't know if I'll put the OST on Spotify. I'll most likely like put it on SoundCloud. I mean, some of the OST, like a very small portion of the new OST, is on YouTube right now, and it would be like awesome to get the OST on Spotify, but I don't know if that will happen or not. If it does, then cool. Main thing I don't have to want to worry about is like, I know on Spotify a lot of NFT stuff has been going on, so yippee. Hate NFTs. They suck. Oh shoot, if they want to do that. Okay, so let's like make this a bit more squished, because that's how springs work. You can like make them overlap a tiny bit. I also know Spotify has a weird way of uploading stuff. Yeah, like you have to get a licensing company to do stuff, and it's all whack. It isn't like drag or drop or anything like SoundCloud. Yeah, like, it's a mess. Okay, so let's see. 5. And that just like removes all the lines. Jeez. Actually, yeah. Let's small hole. Remove it. And look at this. This is like so much easier to deal with. All I have to do now is just like make the lines where I need them to be. Ha. Me tricking the game. Or Scratch, I guess you could say. Personally, that's why I use SoundCloud, so I can upload videos with these. Yeah, makes sense. Also upload the music to Scratch, which is fun when Scratch tries to compress the music. Yay! Okay, this is looking not that bad. Okay, so let's make that a bit more like roundish. There we go. So we have this like spring-like thing. Now let's take this flower from here, copy it, and paste it into here, and then I'm just gonna like do a bit of editing to it. Whoosh. So we're gonna make it like a more pinkish color. Maybe. Or maybe yellow. You know what? Yellow actually is pretty cool. Yellow and purple goes hard though. I don't know why. Man, the amount of cool stereo tracks I've made, then upload to Scratch is nuts, and then turn into mono track. Oh, that's because if you turn down the volume and stuff like that on Scratch, it turns the song into a mono track, which I hate so much, but Scratch isn't really made to be like a good game maker's thing, so making high quality music it's a pain. Okay, you know what? This flower looks actually kind of cool. Let's make it a bit bigger. do this. Oh gosh. Playing a game called Creeps. Quest at Balloon Flower. Okay. You know it would be so much easier. Okay, so let me export this real fast, and I'm gonna go to Photopea. And what I'm gonna do is warp the image. This will make it so much easier. Open computer. Or no, just new project. No, open from here actually, because it's nice to be JH fine. So that's that layer. Okay, this is all the main flower thing, correct? Yes, I think so. Where's the yellow? Is there another layer I'm missing? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, because the yellow part is not there. Oh, here's the yellow part. Okay. Turn this all into a folder. Petals. Now what I'm gonna do is transform them. Gonna first change this. You guys aren't seeing what I'm doing. Using external software to make Scratch better. Call the Scratch Police. Aw, heck no. You guys would never do that to me. That would be so mean. Okay, so here's the petals. I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna warp them actually. Oh, I can't warp them because they're vector. Dang, that's quite the shame. I guess I'm just gonna have to make it a PNG then, which that's fine. Okay, so open. Let's just make a new transparent. We're gonna make this a big screen, so then yeah. I'm gonna have to make the image. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do it on Scratch because it's gonna be way harder if I just don't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn these all to a dark yellow. McDonald's flower? I guess you could say that. So ungroup. Ungroup like all of this, yeah. Yeah, this is what we call illusions. Make these look flatter in the back. Make this look flatter. And look at that, it looks more 3D-ish. And we're gonna make these a bit darker. So then they're less pronounced. You're still able to make them out, obviously. And look at that, it's like a more 3D-ish spring. Obviously it's not center, so let me just fix that. Oh shoot, I accidentally took the line with me. Okay, group that, move it over. It's like here. Okay. Group that, move it over, bam. Now I'm gonna need to add some shading to this flower. So who wants to mod GTB? The answer is none of you, because if you say yes, you're insane. You don't want to mod this game. It's a pain. It's an absolute pain. So what projects have you guys been working on? Just want to like try and start a conversation or something. I'm going to mod this game if it's the last thing I do. I feel so sorry for you. What I want to try and do though, actually, since I'm home, what I want to try and see is like, if you would add a sprite file, like, if you downloaded a sprite and then imported it into like the exe file, like when exporting the Scratch game as an Electron file, if putting the SP3 sprite in there would like implement it, because if so, modding could be made a lot easier for this game. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna go try that out real fast. I'm gonna see if it would be possible, because it would be pretty epic if it actually did work. So let me go try that out real fast. So Turbo Warp's just gonna load forever for some reason. There we go. So we have this. I'm just gonna make a squiggle. Are you excited for Sonic Origins? Yes, I'm really excited for Sonic Origins. Because, well, just am. Because Sonic 3 finally existing in widescreen officially, that's awesome. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna save as this. Now we're gonna go to TurboWarp Packager. If this works, this is gonna be awesome, but I doubt it's gonna work. But we're just gonna have to test it. Mod test, start as window, package. Yeah, that shouldn't be hard to download. What are you talking about? Yeah. Let's open it up. Oh, I need to extract. I'm sorry that I'm not like showing anything on my screen real fast. I just really want to try this out because this would be so cool. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Okay, mod test. Let's see. So if I load it up, it doesn't want me to run it. I don't care. Loading it, yeah, it's just that. But if we go to resource, it would be so awesome. If we go to assets, that's not it. It'd be in locales. No. Actually, where is all the stuff saved? I forget. So if I like got to here, the downloads, imported this, then ran it, would it actually like work? No. That's just putting it into resources. Maybe here? Where's the SP3 file? It's in my downloads, isn't it? Oh, it's because I moved it over there. Let's just move to app. You guys are probably like really bored because you're not looking at anything right now. Let's just move it to here. Yeah, so that does not work, which is quite the shame, but it is what it is. Back to working on this. So for modding, you're just gonna have to like create a new exe or whatever file, which kind of stinks, but it's just the way it is. I wish you could like just drop an SP3, no, not SP3, sprite file, and if it had information in it, you could just make it run. But nope. Okay. Okay, so let's check out this spring. We're gonna have to add some animation to it. So if we go over here, this is our new spring. It's kind of hard to see though. Maybe I should like move this tree so it's easier to see. Yeah, let's move this tree like down to here. Yeah, now the tree's not in the way. And I forgot to grab some stuff when moving it. Shoot. Yeah, same. So what I could do is move it up a tiny bit. Because the collision I can make a bit smaller, so it would like land in the middle of it. Yeah. Now it's time to work on that fun animation. The springs like come close together. Then I have to animate it all, which is pain. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have like a kind of thing where it knows when the spring goes off. Okay, so there's like a trampoline variable. So let's first of all go to the next section, so then we can, or rather area, but still same thing. Now this forever loop is happening. So forever, if I hit next costume, it should be working, right? Yep, okay. If this equals 1, this being trampoline. Wait. Here it is, trampoline. Then next costume. Yep, that works. And it just switches the spring when it's done. Repeat until costume equal is greater than what? Like 10. But there is no 10 right now. So it'd probably be more like 5. And then we're going to want this top part to move down. Move up. Wait, why didn't that part move up as well? Oh no, it did. It's just because of this. So the pedal's gonna be going up. The shading doesn't have to be perfect since it's gonna happen so fast. So it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. It'd be a tiny bit sloppy. I mean, with this being kind of like based off a comic book, the game being made in a comic book, it's allowed to have a bit of messy frames, in my opinion. And since this happens so fast, we don't really have to worry about having an excuse on why he should be lazy. I mean, hey, cut corners when you can. I'm kidding. Don't always cut corners. Always strive to like make your best work. But like here, it's like smart cutting corners. It's literally not even going to be on screen for like a full second. And this needs to like expand a bit, as should the flower. I think the flower should expand. But I don't just cut corners, I cut the whole shape. That's what I do to Greeny. I'm kidding. So it goes down, and then it goes up. Actually, no. It squats down for like another frame. Letting the leaves come down. Or petals. This goes down a tiny bit more. Stretches out a tiny bit. Ease in and ease out. Make these go down one by like a tiny frame. Like one more frame, and then we can have that bounce up. Those are the leaves now. It's just smear frames. They're gonna like bounce back up in just a second. Oh, this is part of the red one, isn't it? Whoops. And then, bam, it's gonna go up in like a blisteringly fast, like smear frames galore. Yeah, look at that sloppiness that I get to clean up now. So this game only being released on Scratch? No, I plan on releasing it on like Game Jolt, or heck, even Steam, if I really can. That'd be awesome if I could. But it's not going to be releasing on Scratch. I mean, if someone wanted to, they really could just like try and optimize the game so much to the point where Scratch just like, okay, fine, you know what, you can just put it on here. They'd have to like change it back to 60 FPS. They'd have to remove the button mapping feature because it uses turbo warp blocks, but it definitely could be done to put it back on Scratch. But that's not where I want this game to be. So if you do a Steam release, then I'll buy 20 copies. You don't need to buy 20 copies. Plus, the game like is gonna be free, so even if it was on Steam, like, wouldn't be paying anything for it. I thought it was going on Scratch. Nope. No Scratch. I mean, if it did, like, how would the aspect ratio work on Scratch? It's in widescreen. The 60 FPS, all that stuff. Whenever I tell people, like, the game's not gonna be on Scratch, they get, like, so disappointed. I'm like, will be an exe file only? That depends. Like, I could release it as a Mac file as well, like, for this, if I do put it on Steam. But if I release it on GameJolt, I'll also make, like, an HTML version for people who, like, have to play on HTML. But that'll be, like, the worst performing version of the game. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's my fan. I was gonna say, I would have a very sad moment if I wasn't able to play it on Mac. So are you like a Mac user? Oh, not on Mac? Yeah, so are you like a Mac user? Yeah, mainly for editing. I'm a Windows user. Because I just am. Also, I just realized, like, the screen is kind of stretched. Like, makes Greeny look really thin, even though he's not. Now the spring unwinds as everything unfolds. Look at that. Let's see how it looks. Wait, how many frames does it go up for? Only 5. Well, now I needed to switch to spring when it's done. Oh, whoops. Till trampoline equals 0. Okay, maybe I'm gonna like remove 1 frame. Like switches to ice for like 1 second. I feel like I should wait like 1 second before that. Let's see. I feel like it's like not high enough. Like this isn't low enough. There we go. You can only use it like once, but I mean like, it fits better. Let me see something, so... I wonder what it's like trying to touch to make it do that, so... Feet sensitive. So that would be... that. Which, like, touches the ground first, doesn't it? Yeah. That's quite the predicament. I know this is a long shot, but Greeny for Xbox? That would be cool. I actually want to like get Greeny on the Switch as well. That'd be awesome. But it all depends on like if we'd be able to port it, since it's like technically being converted to HTML, which is then being converted into an exe. It's all a bunch of stuff. So fingers crossed, definitely. Either way, it's still like, no, only doing it once. It's a bit glitchy, but it's fine. Okay, so what would be cool is like, yeah, he stops for like a second and then jumps, so he should have like a little crouch animation before he jumps up. So, let's think. So maybe if we set it to animation. Hey Fyro, welcome. Animation costume 18, I think it was. Okay, let's just like make a certain thing. Let's fall to 0. No, it doesn't. Crouch. 1. We usually set it. We're gonna usually set it to 0. Set it. Duplicate that, and we're just gonna put it at the bottom. Fyro. Start engine. Just like crouch to 0. That's like so easy. And then what we can do for the animation part is go over here, and then when he's falling, wherever that is. Where is the falling? I think it's over here. Yeah, here it is. And then if crouch goes 0. If crouch. Wait. Crouch of stage. Okay. Don't you compose the tracks for the game? What's the orange bar at the bottom left? At the bottom left, that's Greeny's health. That's what the orange one. Yeah. So Fyro's been helping with the art. I'm actually the one who's composed the music for this game. Okay, let's look at Crouch to see if it's like... Oh, it's because it's part of the jump. So let's do that down here. So if 1 equals 0, here, oh, we can make, wow, seems like a really good job. Thanks. The original version that I had made wasn't that good, and then I made a remake of it, and it also didn't sound that good, so, yeah. Man, Flopluck's really sad because I'm not making music. Lately trying to port GTP to my PS4. How has that been going, by the way? It's gotta be a jailbreak. Then we gotta have like a retaliate animation for the flower. Going junky so far. That's not a good sign. What we can do now. Copy this. And just make it go down. Okay, but can DOS run EXE? I don't know. Oh, no, don't want to click that, dang it. Okay, now we're gonna have to like make this small. Just shrink it down. So repeat until 11. Okay. 10. Okay. So like, what's wrong with the game when running it on the PS4? Ooh, nice. That's good. At least it's not like my attempt to try and port Speedy over to Unity. Oh gosh, that's probably not good. It's like... just porting over the game probably is not gonna work. Let's go down to the box. Here they are. And let's all give them gradients. Yay. Not gonna be like that much of a gradient. Yeah, something simple like that just looks good. Then we can make this look a bit more bluish than I'm guessing, to make it match a bit more. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I mean, I can code in Unity, so I'll be helping OB port Greeny to Unity. Yeah, when I put it on the PS4, it runs slow, but I know how to fix it. But, like, is it actually running? If so, like, that's incredible. I don't even know how that would work. Also, if you can look, Fyro, I added your trees. Yay! This world's looking, like, so lively now. Dreamcast can run exe files. Huh. Anyways, how is this like flower looking? Like, does it fit in and stuff? Or GT. Guys, stop trying to port GTBs and stuff. The flower is very nice. Okay, that's good. I don't know why, but like this world feels so much more alive now. It has clouds up in the sky, it has water down here, water right here. I have a moving waterfall with cascades down here. There's obviously some layer issues, but I can fix that. You have like this. Give me a sec, I gotta port GTP to the GTP with motion controls. Okay, guys, now you're kind of pushing it. Okay, let's go back here, paste it, and just move over. The main reason you guys won't like modding GTP is because of how like you have to design levels and stuff like that. There we go. That tree fits now. Now I gotta make this rock fit. Also, I've been streaming for who knows how long now, and I've barely gotten any progress done, jeez. People at VR and your POV is what Greenie sees. Jeez Louise. I wonder how many people like come to the streams and actually join like my Discord server and stuff. I doubt anyone really does though, so that's cool. Alright, here it is. This rock, I'm gonna change that. I don't know what else to add to this rock, to be honest. Like, or rather, mountain, whatever. I think it looks pretty good as it is. With the right add-ons, you can actually have Greeny Blox working on a Game Boy Advance. We'd have to like turn all of the sprites into all the vector sprites into pixel art. We'd have to change the screen resolution. That would be a nightmare. My gosh. Fire, I don't like that emoji you just sent. Okay, so I think this rock's pretty much just done. We're done with it. I'm done with this rock. So let's group it, copy it, put it back here. And we're gonna go here, paste it, and try and line it up. And also delete that. So if we go here. Wait, is that actually like lined up already? Can't believe I already got it. Just a second, guys. The DS add-on, you can execute exe files. So. Okay. So, I can't believe I actually already, like, basically got this rock in the right position. Oh wait, nope. Does need to be moved a tiny bit to the left, but... Dude, what? How did I already get that? How should we on some... I mean, for the Wii U, it actually could run HTML files. So, I mean, it's not entirely impossible. It's not entirely impossible. This thing you can make Game Boy games. I wanted to use it for a while, but I think... No, let's get GTB on Steam first. That's the goal. I have 2 Switches. Bro, why do you have so... Dude, if GTB comes to Switch, like, I'll just be done. Like, that's all I need to do, and then my career is just done. I don't need to make games anymore. It's just... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I think this game will mostly be remembered, though, just as that one game that one Scratch game that managed to be ported to... Or, like, that one Scratch game that's just really good. That's all I think that GTB will be remembered as. Which kind of stinks, but... it's fine. It's really possible to get it on Switch. How would we get it on Switch, though? Like, run it through WebGL? That's the only way I can think of, like, maybe getting it to run on Switch. Because otherwise, I think it's a no-go. Just using exe. Well, does the Scratch... I mean, not Scratch. Does the Switch, like, support exe files? I don't think it does. Could it be on the Dreamcast? That'd be kind of ridiculous to have it on the Dreamcast. Okay, let's get to this waterfall. Hey, look at that. It's on the right layer now. However, oh, it's not going over that. Cool. So that means if I go over here, I'm not gonna have to deal with it. No, I'm not! Hey, look at that! I fixed the problem. I'm actually really happy now. It's in the right layer. That's awesome. That's very cool. Okay. It is quite blue, though. I will say that. I might change, like, the color of it so then it's not this blue. Maybe it's because of this. That definitely does, like, dial it down a bit. So let me try something. Let me copy this. Make it more of, like, a darker blue. That definitely saturates it a bit. There we go. I think that's a much better blue. Yeah, let's go with that blue. I think it looks much better. Oh, by the way, Starlight Fighters has been changing a lot lately, and now it's beat 'em up style type stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, I need to add, like, those black parts at the back. Like in these. I can't wait to, like, release a demo of this game for you guys to play, because like that's like gonna be so cool. Will Greenie be in Sage? No, it will not be, because one, like, it's not even gonna be finished in time for Sage. Like, come on. And second reason is because, like, I don't really care for it to be at Sage. I just, like, fine with it being its own thing. I know, like, a bunch of non-Sonic stuff is at Sage, but, like, I don't really care. I don't really want Greenie to be at Sage. It is what it is, I guess. I'd much rather, like, Greenie be in other stuff. Yeah. I keep thinking about, like, how Greenie used to be to what he is now. Like, it's changed so much. Also, with this live thing down here that I'm working on, if we change Greenie's HP to 6, look at that, he gains more HP. How awesome is that? And then if you lose it, very epic. I just think that's fun. I mean, it can be like Pizza Tower where it kind of just promotes itself. I don't know, again, like, I just want to kind of promote it myself. I understand, like, why it could be at Sage, but don't really want to. All this to blue match with this water. It matches pretty well. Okay, so would you guys like to see something that I've been working on with Nova? This is pretty cool. It's a pretty early whip still, but it's pretty cool. Let me just change windows real fast. Window capture. Greeny blocks for all smartwatches with Block Live. No, what I'm gonna do is show you guys something. Oh wait, wrong window. Here we are. This is not sized right. There we go. Just gonna stretch it up. Actually, no, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is what I've been working on with Nova. If it decides to respond, here we are. This is really quiet. Yeah, let me just turn up the volume. There we go. I think that's a bit better. So, do I have SRB2? Yeah. You might be wondering, what's this? It's just 3D. Yeah, this is what it is. I have to thank Nova so much for help. Like, he basically made the framework and got everything to work as I wanted it to work, and it's just so great. All I really did was make the character movement and animations. That's about it. And the smooth camera movement. But I'm working on, like, Collision right now, and it's broken. So yeah. Would you work like Mario in 3D? What do you mean like that? Hey, Blue made G2B SRB2. Maybe you could show the street. Well, I mean, like, I could probably like show a clip and just tag him like, hey, yo, look at this. He's like, oh my gosh. That'd be cool. But yeah, this is. Can any of you guess like what this is gonna be for? Because this is going to be in Greenie the Blox. So I want you guys to try and guess what this is gonna be. GTB2? No, this is going to be in Greenie the Blox 1. Like, I want you guys to try and guess what this 3D world's going to be. Hub? Yes. Exactly. It's actually going to be more like a world map. So basically, this is going to be for Hillside Heights. Obviously, it's extremely incomplete because we've been focusing on the framework itself. But yeah, this is going to be Hillside Heights. Each level is going to have its own 3D hub. With different accompanying music. Different things to look at, stuff like that. I just wanted to make it like more immersive, I guess, to make it look cooler. So you'll be able to like run around, check out the scenery, get a taste of what the level's gonna be like before you go into it. How will you put this into actual GTB project? It's simple. I just take the sprites from this and put it into Greenie the Blox. Is like it's a project. It's not that hard. This is just Kirby, but better at this rate. I don't know, like, Kirby and the Forgotten Land just came out, and that game's, like, awesome. Even though I haven't played it, like, dude, it looks awesome. I don't think GTB would beat anything like that in terms of quality, but I want it to, like, still look and feel good. GTB 2 art is gonna have the Greeny world art style. GTB World was a fan game I was developing until at the point where it's just GTB2. Well, I mean, like, GTB2 is going to be, like, intergalactical in size. Like, it's going to be atomically massive. Like, it's going to be out of this world. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge to, like, the extreme on what I just said. So, with the 3D hub world, how long will game take now? How much is done? So right now, Hillside Heights, like the first level, isn't even done yet because I have to. It takes so long to try and get the art done because I have to constantly cut pieces of the art and put it into a new section and stuff like that. So it's gonna take a while. I expect it to like release maybe next year. Maybe get a demo out by the end of this year, if possible. That'd be cool. But the hub world, like the hub world, shouldn't take that long. You've seen the Fortnite 2.5 8D? No, I have not. At least I'm not alone on Speedy 2 with the first level. I haven't done yet. Jeez. With Speedy 2, is it gonna be like a side scroller, or is it gonna be like the first one where it's screen by screen? Also, another thing that I want to say, like, I've seen people comparing this game to something like Chirpy Reverie, and I just want to say, please, don't do that. Don't compare my game to other games, even if you want to. Like, each game is like... Each game made by someone is its own thing. I don't want you guys to try and compare this to something else. So, yeah. Because Chirpy Reverie is actually a really fun game. I sadly haven't beaten it because it crashed on me. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm on the last level. So yeah. Chirpy is worse than GTV, to be honest. Dang. It's like, I think Chirpy is like really good because the quality is good. The game's really fun to control. It has a nice challenge to it. I mean, it is pretty hard to play. Yeah. Spark for the fire. Still gonna have Greeny references if you want. Oh, cool. If it's screen by screen, but it's a lot more smooth compared to similar size. Oh, nice. Can't wait to see what happens with it when it eventually releases. Which you said you're on the first level still, so I mean, it might take a while. Also, I'm gonna show you guys a few. Would you guys like to see a few behind the scenes stuff from Greenie the Blox? This is like some stuff that might still be in the game, some stuff that I've removed. So would you guys like to see some old Greeny the Blox stuff that I haven't really shown off before. Maybe you should have some sections of the game where there's no music, just ambience, because too much music might get tiring. Yeah, actually, I'm going to have an option where in the settings you can just turn off the music, because I'm adding like a lot of ambience noise to it, so then it feels more like real. And there are going to be a few areas where it's going to be a bit more quieter, just so you can hear the ambience. It's planned for late 2022 release and 2023 release date now. Probably 2023 since it's the 5th anniversary. Okay, that's understandable. How do you do background scrolling? You mean like the parallax scrolling? Okay, so we're gonna move back to, whoops, don't mean to close that. We're gonna move to, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, we're gonna move back to this real fast just so I can explain how the parallax scrolling works. I actually have a, oh, wrong thing. And that's really loud. We're gonna turn that down. Oh boy. I actually have like a full-on testing thing for for the backgrounds. So I have like a different area and stuff like that to figure out the backgrounds. So let's go to Hillside Heights. Yeah. So basically, how it's done is that these sprites are all like set to a certain speed based upon their clone number. They get a clone number when they're created. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong sprite. Whoops. Let me move to the right one. The parallax scrolling is somewhere. I'm really unorganized, but that's fine. I don't have to be organized just yet. Shoot, where is the parallax? Store/clouds. I actually cannot find the parallax scrolling. Where did I put it? Okay, oh, here it is. It's right at the bottom. Why is it at the bottom? Okay, so how this works. So how this works is like, when the clone is created, it changes this clone counter by 1. Now this clone counter is local to this sprite, which means that like even the clones will be able to check from this sprite. So that means that when this changes, it checks for what clone number that's been assigned to that clone, and thus it has a certain if clone number, whatever it is. And so it changes its X position based at different speeds based upon what clone number it is. So like these are the first clones, so they move the fastest because they're closer to the screen. We have the second clones, which includes the water down here. I made a separate clone for this one so then the water can move by itself. And then these clones which move slower, and then finally we have the mountains in the back, which move at the slowest speed. I also have a separate sprite for water and clouds. As you can see, the clouds are up here, just moving by themselves. And also the water down here, all the way at the bottom, which usually is at the front of the level. So yeah, hopefully that explains a bit of how it all works. So yeah, not all music, just like if... Okay, I'm going to start reading the comments again. Not all music, if you're just in your cave section, the volume goes down some. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, if you're in a cave, the volume goes down. That would make, like, the most logical sense. Is it going to be like Sonic Unleashed, where every second you encounter an enemy, the music goes ba-da-ba-da-da? No, it's not going to be like that. If you want to make Greenie become Leany, you had to press west, up, up, down, down, left, right, then type in Greenie is love Greenie in life at 3 a.m. Friday 13th. I can confirm that is false. I'm looking through to like find some old Greenie stuff that I can show off. Oh, here we are. That's an old Greenie thing. Greeny the Blox, old. Oh gosh. Don't trust LB. He's hiding the truth. Flaplex! You're not supposed to be telling them. Shh. Shh. Don't tell them the truth. Here we are. Here's some more GTB stuff. I have a lot of, like, unused things on here. Like, jeez Louise. Can I what? Like, a gnat? What's a gnat? Okay. Now it's time to put these all in this. Ah, shoot, I failed. Okay, hold on. I'm failing miserably right now. Can you animate GTB2 Greenie present? Animate GTB2 Greenie present. What do you mean by that? I'm really confused. That's like broken English. Just adding a bunch of old GTB projects to this browser real fast, so then we can take a look at them. But then after that, I think that'll be done. That'll be the end of this stream for today, because like I'm kind of getting tired from like having to do commentary while also having to like work. It's so hard. Can your animate GTB2 Fyro get out? Get out, leave, please. Okay. So we're gonna be going back to the browser. And we're gonna have to shrink it down a bit now to like fit this. Yeah. Okay. But okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stretch that screen. Yeah, we love stretch screens, don't we? No, we don't, but that's what you're getting. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't like reveal anything that I'm not supposed to show. Everything looks fine. Okay. Old Greenie. Yeah, we're gonna look at some old GTB footage. Doesn't that sound like fun? Okay. So this first one was like my first attempt at like Greenie 3D. Yeah, this is this is not that good. Yeah, this is bad. Like, really, really bad. Like, what is this? You can kind of see why I didn't do it. Like, have a camera system. Yeah, this is, like, really bad. I'm glad that I didn't go with it because of, well, how bad it is, but... yeah, not very good. But moving on, I'm kind of proud of this. So, I don't know if I'm going to use this for, like, near the final level. It's made of clones. It has, like, a kind of heat wave kind of vibe to it. Because you're in a lava-infested area. I think it looks kind of cool. Memories. Yeah, such good memories, alright? Is there any unused ideas? Yeah, I'm showing the unused stuff right now. That'd be awesome for a regular world map. Well, funny you mentioned that. We're actually gonna skip. We're gonna loop that over. Because this is the original GTB overworld. Now, of course, he has his new, like, hairs, because I tried to add that. But this was the old, overworld. Oh, gosh. What is this? Look at this. Look at him go. Greenie was supposed to be red. No, he wasn't. He was always green. Pokemon. No way. Pokemon in 3D? That would never happen. There's actually music in this. But it's like really quiet. You can like not hear it that well. But it's there. Is there any unused GTB plot ideas? Oh no, there are also many unused GTB plot ideas, but yeah, we're not going to talk about the unused GTB plot ideas. They're kind of dark. Oh, this project, man. Nova, welcome to the stream. I showed off your 3D framework earlier, and how it's gonna be the new hub world. Yeah, this was the old hub world. Why did I think this was good? This is garbage. Like, full-on garbage. What is this? And this area is, like, unfinished. GTB's older plot had such a dark twist before. It did! And now, it only kind of has a dark twist. Like, it still has, like, some dark plot themes in it that I'm, like, thinking up for the games. But, like, yeah. Can you tell us what Greenie was originally going to be? So, I love talking. I'm not going to talk about it. I can talk about it in the dev chat, but not here. So, what originally Greenie was going to be, I don't really know what you mean by that, but, like, I remember, like, when I was originally making the old, like, Greenie the Blox from 2021, the engine, or rather framework, that I had made for it was actually being created for Ravioli Charged, like a crap post game that I was making. So when I was making that, I made Greenie as just like a placeholder character, and then people liked him and like, he should have his own game. I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're making a game out of him now, and I'm glad that I made that decision, because like, yeah, we've come a long way from this. Speedy 2 was meant to have Scarlet as the main enemy again, but you obviously know how that went if you played the first game. Man, that's kind of a shame. Okay, we're gonna turn down that audio, so then, because I don't actually remember what the next project is. I'm talking about the old unused plot, the one that me and LB talked about before, Nova. I forget when Nova joined the team. Anyways, this is like the newer GTB engine. But when it was being originally made on Scratch, this is like much older than the engine we have now. Greenie's slower. He doesn't have all his animations. Some animations are like old. How big is the team? Well, we only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 7 team members. So I mean, like, we're not that big. Yeah, for like, not that big. I joined like 6 people, I think. Spark before the fire first demo might release early 2023. Nice. I joined. What? I'm really Nova. What does that even mean? Oh, look at that old burst along with the old trail. Gosh dang, that does not look good. And there's no stomp here. No high jump. This is an old platform. It's kind of broken. Snow is the most recent member then? No, actually, Braden is. You beat Speedy Studios and team. You've beat Speedy Studios and team members. Man, I'm on Speedy Studios. I just haven't done anything since I'm a new member. Old screw scroll stopping. Ew. I despise old scroll stopping. Hey Nova, what if I told you that the scroll stopping didn't change when I went to the new, like, 60 FPS widescreen version that I'm making now. Like, it didn't change. It's the exact same. Wow, you guys got small teams. We do have small teams. We don't need that big of teams, like, to make games. So, should we make a team name where everyone gets their own logo and show at the start? Because, we're probably going to have, like, a team name. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, like, the Blox. It starts off with the Blox team, like, the Blox team name. And then, after that, it, like, transitions into the Blox framework intro. And it has, like, Blox, created by Blox team underneath. That'd be pretty cool, in my opinion. But LB does a lot of the work. I do a lot of the work. But that does not mean that, like, I don't need a team. If I didn't have a team, like, a lot of stuff that exists now, like, wouldn't have existed. It feels so much better in the new one. Yeah, the new one, like, is so much better controlling than this one. Oh boy, we're here. Oh no. This is something. Blox team. Sonic Adventure opening plays. So, guys, I did this funny thing once, where,
3, 2, 1, go!
This is awful. This is garbage. This is complete garbage. This is garbage. I don't know if this was or if it's not. It's not. It was not a crap post. First review is so much better. Actually, we're gonna get to old GTB in just a second after I'm done messing around here. It's hard to make rhythm games, to be honest. It is. I'm really bad at this. Oh boy, yeah. It was a genuine attempt. It was a genuine attempt. And that's all there is. I'm pretty proud of like the animations I did for Greeny, but like, it's not good. Oh boy, this. This was the old Greeny the Blox intro. Because it was going to be fully like animated. And yeah, it was not that good. Like, at all. Seems wholesome. Okay, I'm gonna click the green flag a million times to make sure it, like, actually runs. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio. Here we are. Look at that water animation, gosh. Isn't someone else making a real GTB mod for FNF? Dweeby said he was, but I think he's not going to anymore. Green, welcome back. Look at those old, like, stuff. These were designed for of Greeny with headphones. Yeah, the water's amazing, I know. That's all the animation is. LB movie complete version 1. That's never gonna happen. Anyways, that's all there is to this. You can hear the rest of the music. In the final game, you'll probably be able to, I might make it so that you can, like, unlock the old versions of music, just because it'd be cool. And just like that, Greeny discovered gravity. Yeah, before Isaac Newton found gravity, everyone was just flying around. I was making a real GTB mod, but I quit making because old Blox engine troubles. Dude, old Blox engine, it was bad. In fact, we're gonna go all the way back to the old Blox engine with this. The original Blox engine. Like, this was the original project. I used to think that the fruit was Dragon Balls. What? Why'd you think the fruit was Dragon Balls? Early demo time. No, it's not the early demo. This is the old engine. Like, the original. There's no burst here. Like, you cannot burst. This is primitive. This is the first ever project ever made of Greeny. He's got that old double jump. Also, ignore the fact that there's like a Mario Land remix in the background. Bald Greeny. Yeah, he got a nice haircut. Glad he grew out his hair again. Oh gosh, this engine's horrible. Oh, there's the end of the scrolling, I guess. Greeny shaved, yeah. Well, here's me testing like platforms back then. Yippee. Gosh, this engine's horrible. Gosh dang, why did I think this was good? This is bad. This is horrendous. We use copying the URL to play these. I mean, you can if you want. If you guys want to like copy the URLs and play them, like, that's fine. Greeny 40-year-old. Like, I don't really care if anyone downloads these. I mean, I'm not really gonna do anything with them. You guys can look at them and laugh. Me looking at GB's first demo and trying to tell OLB how it improved without telling him how bad it kind of looked. I mean, Fliplex. How does the game look now? I think it looks at least 1% better than the original. The exact moving platform gave me a flashback. This moving platform down here is garbo. It doesn't even work. If I go down here, look at this. What is this? This is bad. Greeny's gonna be like FNAF. How so is it gonna be like FNAF? I'm scared to see where this goes. Will explode in popularity. Oh, I guess it's just... Oh, Greeny just explodes. No, that's all that happens. That's the end of the series, guys. Greeny's dead. Just kidding. This reminds me of old Flash games. No, this is worse than old Flash games. The Five Nights at Greeny's fan games. No, don't. No Five Nights at Freddy's fan games with Greeny. That would be, like, no. I feel like a bunch of Sonic fans are gonna come in and like look at it, mainly because, oh, it includes physics, clearly better than the new Snucky game. Sonic Boom moment, okay. I feel like I had one more thing to show off, but I don't know. Treat the online version of Greeny like the Wii and give it a complete downgrade to his engine like Sonic Unleashed Wii. No. Okay. So there's not really much else to show in that version. Ah! This is what I forgot to move over. Let's move this over real fast. Ho ho ho. Here we are. I have a FNAF engine, so I mean... nah. What if I ported the new GTP to scratch? That would take a lot of effort, because turning something from 60 FPS to 30 FPS isn't that fun. That really would not be fun. But hey, what's this? Let's skip that intro. Sonic Ring? No way! Oh, old Blox engine. Wow. Also ignore the fact that there's just like a random sensor in the middle of the screen. No, this is an early demo. Okay, that's why it's so smooth. It's 60 FPS. Yeah, it's 60 FPS. This is an old dev build of the OG Greeny the Blox. So, the R. Ignore the R. It looks like garbage. So yeah, this is the OG, like, dev build of Greeny the Blox, where... circle character leak. It's fine. Yeah, this is something. Mr. Fluff from Pink Panther. Yeah, this is a menu. You guys never got to see this in the early demo because it was incomplete. We can go to the trophy room and look at some trophies that I don't have unlocked. Probably for the better because they're bad. But let's go back. Let's go back. And let's start our adventure. We all know this. The old cutscene. I remember this menu actually, yeah. Yeah, the new menu is much better. What are you excited of adding in Greeny the Blox? I'm excited to add the new bosses, especially pinch mode. That's gonna be so much fun, like, when it's finished. Another thing that I'm, like, excited for is, like, adding Ku and Fu gameplay. That's gonna be, like, interesting. That reminds me of my old mine menu. Huh, neat. Oh boy, Mountainous Hills! It's been a while, buddy! Oh, this is, like, different. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is, like, not the dev build that I remember, yeah. I was changing the design. So, you see, I was trying to go for the concept that I have now in the new GTB, where, like, you jump off a mountain and fall down. Didn't necessarily work. Oh, jeez, this is awful. I hate this. LB, you have to make a design/vector the bosses. Design/vector the bosses. You can if you want to. Okay, so this is not the build that I thought it was going to be, but definitely something interesting to say the least. But, yeah, this is what I want. GTB beta. This is what I want. Okay. Also, I can just imagine you guys are just, like, taking all these links. Hey, on stream. Okay, can you guys still, like, see me and stuff? Okay, so the stream's still running. I accidentally crashed, Streamlabs. I don't know how it's still running. I have to press, like, this OK button to end it. So, I'm not gonna do that right now. So, basically, I'm just gonna have to show this off and then end the stream because Streamlabs is literally crashed. Man, he screamed okay. That's so sad. Did someone 3D print Greeny? Yes, no, not 3D print. Someone did print off a picture of Greeny though. But here we are. So we're going through this, and this version has borders on it, which you can tell means that this is an older build. I'm gonna move this window over here. Look at that, it's blue. This little title screen, like, it's something, man. It is something. You can tell, like, I didn't really like it, so I went with the new title screen that we have now, which I like a lot better. But let's start our adventure. Blue. Use that one guy's 3D model, though. I mean, Greeny technically can't work in 3D, because he's a 2D character. But anyways, here we are. Old GTB. This is old. Like, this was made after the early demo. Like, what is this spring? This is pathetic. What is that? This is, like, so sad. Look at these old enemies. Everyone makes here. That Parallax. Yeah, this Parallax is horrible. That spring look ugly though. Yeah, the new spring that we just created on this very stream, it's so much better. Blurry. Yeah, blurry ground. Everyone's favorite. Let's go down into the cave. Oh, Greeny walks down. Look at this. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had put the new sprite in there so that it hurts him. Wait, you finished it. Let me see. I had to go. Ground. This is horrible. Also, he keeps like switching to the new version of Roly Poly, and that's because I had put the new Roly Poly sprite in here for a comparison that someone asked for. So here we are at the boss, and the boss is not like different. It's the exact same, which really clashes with Greeny's like shading. Dude, why did this game like get any traction at all? Like seriously, this is horrible. This is genuinely horrible. Only horrible in comparison. No, even back then, like, it's not that good. Like, at all. And I remember people saying, like, oh, this is so good for a Scratch game. Anyways, I guess that's the end of this because you know, after the early demo, it just goes to the credits scene. Or does it? Moist Cave? What's this? You still must have taken dozens of hours to make it. Yeah, it took a while to still make. I thought this was groundbreaking for Scratch. What's this, though? I don't think anyone's seen this. Moist caves? What? Swimming? Can't burst in the water. You can burst outside it. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I was really bad at level design back then, especially considering I didn't know how to do the sections thing back then, so I couldn't really make large levels. Greeny do be swimming though. Yeah, Greeny's not gonna really be able to swim in the new game, new version. What's the first boss's name again? Crystal Crusher. And now we're at a point where the game just stops. There's nothing else. Like, There's literally nothing else. It's just reused the same exact collision from the first section. So yeah, that's it. That's all the beta stuff for Greeny, basically. It's pretty interesting, in my opinion, like, how far it's come since then. But, yeah. It's essentially it for now. Can't wait until the part where the game gets remastered. Remaked. Yeah, it's gonna be remade, not remastered. Anyways, I'm not gonna be able to, I wish I had my headshot SB. What's an SB? SB3. Oh, did you lose it? Or is it on your, like, home computer that you're not able to be at right now? I was just trying to find my way. Home computer. Okay. So, yeah. I would totally let you demo it. That'd be cool. But anyways, since Streamlabs decided to crash, there's not going to be an end screen this time. Because once I hit the OK button, it's going to end the stream, and it's going to relaunch the application. So that basically means stream's over. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing all this behind the scenes kind of stuff. And obviously you guys saw all the URLs and stuff. So if you guys want to download that, have fun, I guess. Anyways, until I see you guys next time, see ya! And I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'm like starving, dude.